Meet Spark. Small, colorful, smart. A powerful flying camera that you can take anywhere. It's so clever, it activates by recognizing you. Just launch it from the palm of your hand. It even returns when you call it. And land like this. Easy. Can't get everyone in the shot? No problem. Watch as it hovers precisely in place, always at your command. Control it with your hands, remote controller, mobile device, or DJI goggles. Using GPS, Spark knows where it is, even if you don't. It'll even sense obstacles to avoid things in front of it and come home safely. Think you got smooth moves? Spark's footage is smoother. It takes the shake out of your shot, so you look like a pro. Not feeling the control sticks? Perform preset flight maneuvers with a single click and get those epic shots. Here's a way to stand out from the crowd. Spark automatically adds shallow depth of field to your photos. If you don't know how to fly, just tap fly. Let's see if you can handle sport mode. Spark keeps you in the frame, so all you need to do is act naturally. Edit your epic videos and share them instantly. Spark your aerial creativity anywhere. All you need to do is seize the moment.
When I plan a shoot, I never want to feel restricted. I want the camera to be mine to move anywhere. Whether that's on the ground or in the air, what matters is getting the shot. Using the DJI M600, I have the freedom to move a professional cinema camera anywhere.
The DJI M600 is a completely integrated heavy lifter aerial system for filmmakers. It includes everything needed to go from assembly to flying. We designed the M600 to combine seamlessly with the Ronin MX, our first openly compatible aerial gimbal. The gimbal can also rotate 360 degrees continuously, so it never needs to be reset. The M600 is compatible with the DJI Zenmuse camera line and allows full camera control of shutter speed, ISO, f-stop, frame rate, and more. By connecting DJI Focus to Lightbridge 2, operators can pull focus with any camera setup that falls within its maximum payload.
Traditionally, heavy aerial systems use big batteries, and it makes travel really difficult. But with the M600, I never have to worry about that anymore.
Powering the M600 is a set of 6 DJI intelligent batteries. Their size makes them easy to transport and replace. They also provide an additional layer of security and reliability during flight. These batteries give the M600 a fully loaded flight time of up to 15 minutes at a 13.2-pound payload, or up to 35 minutes with the Zenmuse X5R.
Accuracy is key when I'm shooting, and shots need to be repeatable when filming take after take.
Equipped with the A3 flight controller, you get intelligent flight modes such as waypoints, follow me, and point of interest. The M600 can also be upgraded to the A3 Pro for 3 GPS units and 3 IMUs. Data from these systems are compared hundreds of times per second or more, depending on the flight situation, and any anomalies are intelligently ignored to ensure flying remains safe. Video transmission is handled by Lightbridge 2, which provides an HD video feed up to 1080p at 60 frames per second, ideal for monitoring up to 3 miles away. With Lightbridge 2's SDI output, television broadcasters now have broadcast standard video outputs of 720p at 59.94 frames per second and 1080i at 50 frames per second. For developers, you will also be able to completely customize the M600 and Ronin MX through the DJI SDK.
Every time you have a piece of equipment on a film set that can do multiple things, it opens up your creativity.
At its launch, the Inspire 1 was a revolution. It turned tens of thousands of people into aerial filmmakers and now appears on professional film sets around the world. The Inspire 2 builds on this foundation, empowering filmmakers to be more creative than ever, whether flying as a team or operating as a single pilot. A dedicated 2-axis stabilized FPV camera with independently adjustable pitch gives the pilot a personal live feed, freeing the camera op to move any way they need to get the shot. Top speed is boosted to 58 miles per hour, 94 kilometers per hour, and ascent and descent is also accelerated. This speed doesn't come without protection. DJI's unmatched flight autonomy system comes to the Inspire 2, bringing with it an extended range of close to 100 feet, meaning faster flight with protection from what it can see. It also adds an infrared sensing system placed on top of the Inspire, extending obstacle avoidance to obstructions overhead. The new dual battery design increases flight time, hitting a maximum of 27 minutes when using the X4S camera, and also provides battery redundancy. Self-heating systems mean the Inspire 2 can be flown in extreme cold. The Zenmuse X5S Micro Four Thirds camera now has a 20.8 megapixel sensor with better pixel performance. It is capable of capturing 5.2K at 30 frames per second, as well as 4K at 60 frames per second. It also supports Cinema DNG and ProRes recording.
And you just kind of look at it and you go, like, that's really small, but how can this little small thing give these big results? Normally I wouldn't think of using a drone for normal shots, but kind of made this really simple shot easily, and look great. And I'm telling you, I'm really picky.
The Inspire 2 is DJI focus compatible for precision focus control. A broad range of Micro Four Thirds lenses are also supported, including zooms from 9mm to 45mm.
The 45 is pretty beautiful on this camera. We use that a lot for close-ups and has a great depth of field and just makes me feel like, you know, that's kind of cinematic for me.
The Inspire 2 image processor, known as CineCore 2.0, offers Cinema DNG, ProRes, H.264 and H.265 recording onto a detachable PCIe SSD drive with a maximum read and write speed of 6 gigabits per second or a micro SD card. ProRes is a widely used delivery method for post-production, offering flexibility for editing while not compromising image quality. But to get the absolute most out of what you shoot, the Inspire 2 also captures RAW.
Acquiring content on RAW just gives you more information to work with in your post-process. The RAW native Cinema DNG format gives you the most dynamic range possible of that camera. Basically takes full advantage of the sensor and everything that it can see.
There isn't one shot that we compromised for detail, for color purity, for separation of images, for black, for low light detail, highlight detail. Boy, I never could have told you that this particular footage came from a drone. It's just too good.
New intelligent modes, including Spotlight Pro and Profile, make cinematic shots easier for production teams and even for single operators. Spotlight Pro keeps the camera locked on the subject, rotating beyond 360 degrees to fix the target in frame as the Inspire flies. While Profile mode turns the camera to capture the subject's profile as the Inspire flies forward. By maintaining forward flight, obstacle sensing systems are able to protect the aircraft. The onboard FPV camera separates the flight view from the main camera view, effectively giving the Inspire 2 a dedicated tap fly camera. Just tap on the screen to fly in that direction and focus on camera control. During return to home, the primary camera with a maximum sensing range of 200 meters is used to effectively avoid obstructions. Live TV broadcasting has also been enabled natively through an optimized broadcast mode that streams smooth video at the 1080i 50 and 720p 60 live broadcast standard. The Inspire 2 brings better quality images, more power, and more intelligence to professional aerial filmmaking, setting the stage for more filmmakers to take to the sky.